So we could be pushing it. Somebody could be screaming, put it in H! As we're going with the hatch up. And it goes 70 hectares on a teaspoon of Cataseed.
Meanwhile, Trent is losing his mind. Guys, we broke Trent.
Yep. Oh, see, this was like OG Cam
This is
shit.
a throwback.
Yeah, like
That is deep.
when it was me and Trent like going to SEMA, like this was it. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of the CAMcast.
Hey.
Yes, I am Mike, dear leader, Doc Taste, so on and so forth.
Etc., etc.
Man who will rock a linen outfit and will fight any man who says he can't.
Oh ho.
Yes.
Well.
Yes, I am joined, as always, by Professor of the Ghetto Arts, your mine, our Uncle Radical, Dave Raleigh.
Hey.
And shadowy billionaire himself, Trent from Sandy.
Oh, hoy, hoy.
Yes. Gavin may or may not be joining us. His life is currently in limbo.
Yeah, he's definitely limbo. I'm getting votes tallied in from the other 50 states and like 17 other countries.
Yes.
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 If you guys didn't catch the end of the last podcast on Tuesday, we asked you all to vote whether or not Gavin lives or dies.
So
far, he's dying.
yeah, you people, for some odd reason,
God, you guys are assholes.
God. But just know that we will totally treat this just like, the comic book universe. Nobody's dead forever.
Exactly.
We will bring him back.
Yeah.
Honestly, we're just surprised at the amount of correspondence we're getting out of this. So
It's
thank you.
it's
We did not
amazing.
realize it was such a hot topic.
It's amazing. This is the highest count our listener coverage has ever
Yes.
reached.
You are some mean, twisted sons of bitches.
Exactly.
Thank you for listening.
As of right now, I'm waiting for the tallies to come in from Wickapog, Rhode Island.
All right. Come on, East Coast.
I know it's dinner time, but you guys need to vote.
Yes.
Man.
Well, speaking of voting, people say vote with your dollars when there's something that you like or don't like, and you should like Steady Broke clothing.
Yeah, oh, man, what a transition. SteadyBroke.com.
Yep.
Go ahead and grab you a Depresso t-shirt. I just got one.
Yeah.
You did.
You can get a dad hat.
I got mine.
You got the dad hat. All right, sweet. I'm sure Gavin's got something we're going to bury him in. That's cool.
I've pretty much got their whole collection. Because,
Yes, you do.
I am quite the fan of
got
the
the-
Steady Broke.
I mean, I'm going to tell you to stop wearing that crop T-shirt, but I can't. I'm just going to tell you to
can't-
stop. I can't make you not wear it.
No, wear the crop t-shirt. Let that hamburger meat fall out.
Oh, God.
You can't look away. I mean, it just draws you in to
an
that,
absolute
to that
train
Broke
wreck.
AF, you know?
But you know what? The best part about it is you see Broke AF before you see your belly button.
Yeah, and well, I mean, that would be the case if I wasn't slathering peanut butter all over my open stomach there. But you know,
Okay.
Wow.
so
Okay,
whatever
before-
works.
Chunky
Okay.
or creamy?
Creamy.
Okay.
Before
Yeah.
Tommy hits us
You
with a cease and
bitch.
desist.
Sorry, Tommy.
SteadyBroke.com. Hit up a whole bunch of good stuff in your cart.
Yep.
And then, because we love you guys, and we want to see you succeed,
Yes.
type in CamAuto15 in the coupon and get 15% off your entire order.
Yep.
And Tommy is living the dream. He is living the Broke AF lifestyle. He
Oh,
is
yes.
actually on tour with
Yes.
a band right now.
He's
He's
gonna-
driving their tour bus.
He's
gonna
in
be-
Tennessee.
He's
Yeah.
living that tour sick life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which that is a great shirt as
Yes,
well.
it
that-
is.
The tour sick.
Yes.
Yes, so get that too.
Yeah.
Yep.
But go ahead and do it. Just because you're broke doesn't mean you can't live your dreams. Look at Tommy.
Yeah. Steady Broke clothing. SteadyBroke.com. Steady Broke on all social media.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Man. Okay, so I got word back from Wikipog. They want him dead.
God damn it, Rhode Island.
It's up to you, Florida.
We're hanging our hopes on.
Yeah.
Well,
In this, Florida is our swing state right now.
God. So do we have him measured up for a box already? Because it seems like we're gonna need to.
Winchesterton Fieldville, Pennsylvania. They're saying live.
Okay.
So
Solid
there's
reference.
some brightness.
All right. So instead of getting this weird state by state municipality updates,
We're gonna just jump into my random question that I throw at you without
Yep.
any foreknowledge of this question.
You thought of this driving over here.
Yes.
Okay.
That's when the best thoughts come to me, when I'm driving somewhere and not paying attention to the road.
All
around
right,
me.
hit us with the knowledge, shadowy billionaire.
hit me with it.
I'm going to do something a little different this time.
Okay.
It's kind of a automotive would you rather.
Okay.
Oh boy,
Yes.
How artistic are we getting?
Not very.
Okay.
I'm yeah.
Simple's the name of the game. Okay, let's do it.
So would you rather own your dream car?
Okay.
And you can, this is throwing it back to our last episode, you can go as high as this $70 million Ferrari 250 GTO that we talked about.
Okay.
So you can own your dream car, but never be able to drive it nor sit in it, and have to drive your automotive bane of existence as your daily. Or would you rather live in automotive mediocrity and never achieve much in terms of vehicle usage, vehicle ownership?
Buddy.
Mediocrity is not a crime.
I didn't say it was a crime.
And some people would disagree.
Well, I mean, let me go ahead and throw this out there.
And by mediocrity, I'm talking like beige Camrys. I'm just...
All right. I mean...
Wow.
Yeah.
But I still have the opportunity...
And not the 2018 Camry, which looks rather stylish.
That you can't even get in that sweet champagne color.
No, you can't.
What the fuck, Toyota?
All right, I'll stop interrupting you. Go, Mike.
I mean, so I can either have my dream car, but never, like, it's a thing that I own. Like, hypothetically, say, 2 acres of property in Kokomo, Indiana.
I don't think that's a part of this, but okay.
But I mean, I'm never going to Kokomo. But say hypothetically that an uncle dies and I get 2 acres.
Sure.
You know, or I can.
I don't know what kind of reference are we working at? Is 2 acres in Kokomo? Is that a lot? Is that a little? I don't know. What do we?
I
don't know.
Idea.
I don't know. But it's just a thing in a place that you're never going to go to. So much like your dream car, it's like Schrodinger's cat. It is and it isn't. So, so in your hypothetical, I'm stuck driving, like, all I can deal with are...
Your bane of existence. So my Viper is your daily.
So I'm never going to have to worry about actually going anywhere.
Well, he's already circumvented the issue because he's going to be walking everywhere.
Yeah, because that car is not going to fucking work. So problem solved.
Damn.
Yeah.
Loophole.
So, alrighty. So it's either on foot, huffy, lifting everywhere, or So all I can own is like a beige thing, but I have the opportunity, say, to do like a driving experience or whatever and actually drive something better, but I can never actually take that thing home. Is that...
You might have found a loophole in this.
Yeah, then if that's the case, then fuck it. Hit me with that Camry, baby. Wow. I will live in mediocrity. I will bathe myself in it.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you have a penny for your thoughts, Dave?
I think
an ashtray full of them, man.
Okay.
I think me just blowing holes in your premise might have just broken Dave.
Well, no, I'm going to try and keep this one cut and dry and real simple because,
right.
I mean, my dream car is a Lancia Stratos.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
And that's a car that I probably, in all honesty, will never actually achieve anyway. But the other half of this is having to daily drive the bane of my existence in the automotive world, which would be the Toyota Prius.
Ooh, all right.
And that right there is enough of a deal breaker to push me into beige Camry with the Camry dent for the rest of my life.
Wow.
All right.
I will take the Camry over the Prius.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna be the counter to all this.
Oh, wow.
The sweet embrace of death. Don't do it, Trent.
No, I will drive crap cars if I can go home at night and in my living room is parked a 1957 Ferrari 250 Testarossa that I can just stare at because it is an art piece that is amazing and is appreciating in value. I don't care. I will drive whatever I need to have that sitting in my living room.
So you just confirmed to everybody here that you are indeed the shadowy billionaire.
Dude, you can go... I got good news for you. You can look at amazing car and drive trash tonight. Have you heard of...
I will give you the keys to my Outback so you can make this happen.
Dude, I will pull up stuff on Google Images and just broadcast to whatever big TV is in your living room.
Well, you know what? It's different seeing it in person with the light reflecting off of those curves, and oh yeah.
I mean, We'll go ahead and see if we can expense a PS4 Pro and a brand new 4K TV. We'll get GT Sport going. It's like it's in there.
So you're asking me to spend my own money on this PS4 and 4K TV?
I mean, if that's what you want to do.
Wow.
You said to expense it, but that basically comes out of my pocket. So.
I mean, not just your pocket, also mine. I have also been lighting money on fire for this venture.
I wish I had money to light on fire.
No, you don't. It's terrible. You don't want that.
By the way, Broken Arrow, Oklahoma says Gavin should live.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Gavin, what do you think of this? Oh, wait, no, you can't.
No, he's in limbo still.
Yeah.
You can't have this. You
Ah,
can't have this.
well, all right. Well,
You know what? I think the results are in.
The tallies are in. Cumberland Gap, Tennessee has actually finally pulled it in. And
Okay.
they are the tie-breaker.
oh, God.
Gavin
I'm going to miss him.
lives.
Oh.
What? I demand a recount.
We don't have that kind of funds.
I demand a fucking recount.
Well, whatever.
Hey, there's Gavin.
There we go.
Oh, I thought he couldn't hear me when I said that.
It's good to
Sorry.
have you back, buddy.
Hey, everyone.
Hi. How your legs doing?
Just great, thank you.
Good. Good.
So would you like to weigh in on this debate?
I'd rather walk in front of traffic than either one of those things.
Jesus
Whoa.
Christ.
Yeah.
All right. So,
And let me explain.
Says the one with the N.A. Forester.
so the
Yes, 'cause I at least enjoy-
So the seldom chosen sweet embrace of death, which is always listen.
It's always an option.
Yeah. I mean,
It's not a good one.
no, but I mean, it's always on the table.
What version of Oregon Trail were you guys playing?
The one without dysentery.
The one where as soon as the whole class got out of, Missouri or wherever it is where you start off, instantly everybody wants to hunt.
Oh, God.
I'm
that
just-
one.
I'm just really curious. Like, when does the choice of suicide start showing up in the menu?
I'm sure there's a version on Steam somewhere.
There has to be. If you
You
know
guys
of one,
had
go
it-
ahead and
you
hit
guys-
us up. Mailbag@camautomac.com.
Yeah.
You guys had it all wrong with your Oregon Trail. I was on Mavis Speak and Teaches Typing.
Damn. I don't even know what that is.
This explains so much.
Anyway, so
I'm out.
given that you can only choose between the two, Gavin, what?
Well, it's weird because, I feel like I live a half version of that, you can only look at your dream car, but you drive this shit box.
Okay.
Suicide is painless.
This is probably amplified by Exhibition of Speed.
Yeah, and just things I've been doing over the last 5 years. This was very briefly experiencing dreams of mine, and then being like, oh yeah, that was cool, and never revisiting that ever again. And I have to go drive a high miles, turbocharged Outback, or an NA a base Forester. So I feel like that's almost half of my I'm halfway to that point. I'm in a weird middle ground.
What car do you absolutely just despise, though? What is
See,
one
the thing
vehicle?
about a Prius, yes, they're driven by total douche canoes. However, the new ones do get better gas mileage.
See, for me, it's
See,
my,
the
my,
Nissan Sentra
Ooh.
with the CVT.
Tread lightly. I was driving one of those all weekend.
Yeah, and it was horseshit, right?
It was. My girlfriend asked me to stop being mean to Kevin, her Sentra.
Yeah, see, I lived with one for about a week.
Yeah, no, it's
awful.
it is not good.
No.
No.
At least they're reliable.
Oh, okay,
I mean,
it's actually
yeah?
Here's something interesting though. So this new job I'm actually working is a flower delivery job.
Uh-huh.
I now drive a Nissan NV200.
Ooh.
Yeah, it has
Welcome to the big leagues of small panel vans.
two automatic windows, automatic up, automatic down.
Ooh.
It
And-
has both auto up and auto down.
Yeah,
not just on the driver's window.
Driver and passenger side.
Think you're better than me?
Fancy.
Yeah, it has it for both the driver door and the passenger door. Also, is automatic. Okay.
My mind is blown on this
However-
NV200.
However, no auto, it's manual locks.
Well, yeah,
So-
There's no fob.
Okay, so
it's a Versa Note with
You-
a small lawnmower shed on the back.
Yeah.
you touched
Yes.
on such a hot button issue of why I didn't buy a Nissan Titan. So I looked at the Titan XD
Okay.
before I bought my Ram.
Yeah.
And I liked the idea of it because they were willing to sell them for a ridiculously cheap amount because nobody was buying them.
Yeah.
And I found out why. So
And
I
that is?
looked at mid-grade models, so like the SV model
Sure.
Titan.
The
So
Super Veloce with the
yeah,
V12.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
So not the base model, but it had keyless start.
Okay.
So you just have to have the key fob in your pocket
And you push
push
button.
the push button to
Yeah.
start it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it did not have keyless entry. So you have to take the key fob out of your pocket, hit unlock, or use a physical key, and then get in, put the key fob back in your pocket to do the push button
makes no
start.
sense.
It makes no sense. And then not only that, there is zero option on the SV model to have a backup camera on a big truck. Like,
Yeah.
it makes zero sense on an SV.
Well, what year is the
Reverse.
mandate? What's the year that
2018.
is
And
it?
this was
Okay.
a 2017 model, so they were
Okay.
trying to hold out and
Yeah.
cheap out.
Yeah.
What the shit, Nissan?
And then to go back to your Sentra with the CVT comment, the
Yeah.
transmission tuning was completely off on that thing.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't
You
understand.
almost have to drive a Titan in manual mode to have
Yes.
it be livable.
Yeah.
Yes, and that was just not going to happen.
I would just put the Sentra in the L because it just goes all the way to red line or like
Yeah.
just before red line, and
But-
it keeps it there whatever speed you're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry to
No,
tangent.
all good.
Answer
Yeah,
to your question.
all
or to
good
your answer.
to my answer. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that Sentra was pretty god awful in just every single way, really. With the exception of surprisingly good momentum handling.
Yeah. That.
Like warm up
To be
the
fair,
rear-
you can chuck anything.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, going through Emigration Canyon, like kissing 80, 85, and like not even reducing that much
But
on
I mean,
the way down.
But I mean, shit, it's not yours. You might as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and this NV200, by the way, want to guess the wheel size? Or the tire size?
14,
15.
Oh, I'm talking tires.
195s?
185, 65, 15. I was
16s.
close, wasn't I?
16.
Oh, 16s.
Yeah. 16s, but 185 by 65.
Hey,
Wow.
Hey, Gavin, I don't mean to derail this, but you're going to get a phone call.
Oh, well, he can fucking fuck off.
Yeah. Fuck you, dude.
That's my boy Justin. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Fuck you, Justin.
You better be listening, man, because we don't really appreciate you like interrupting our podcast and shit.
Yeah,
Actually,
man.
That's my buddy Justin I do Exhibition of Speed with.
We
Yeah.
we honestly don't give
yeah.
two shits. It's okay.
Yeah, so,
We're just
I
fucking
mean,
with you, Justin.
the bane of my existence. I mean, there's nothing really that Sentra offers. Like the fuel economy wasn't that great for what it was.
Okay, so you would
The interior was shit. The CVT was awful. The engine is it's a Sentra, so you know.
So a rental Sentra.
Yeah,
I was really hoping you'd say V6 Challenger.
Ooh,
I've never
that-
actually driven a V6 Challenger, but you have.
I have.
You have.
Pain.
Now you have
Oh,
to specify also the V6 Challenger that didn't have 300 horsepower, the one that had like 250.
The one with the
Yeah.
minivan motor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yep. God. That was...
So the answer to your question, though, is
Hang myself.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
you only have two options, and hang yourself is not one.
Damn it.
Not in this basement.
Sounds like he's driving a Sentra the rest of his life. So he could
Well,
stare
like,
at.
So I guess but the weird thing is though, right?
Or, I mean, you know...
Are you? I guess since you're saying that you've been living this, are you happy with your life?
Don't ask me that question.
Let's not get
But this is not turning into psychology.
moving on.
That is not a good question.
down, Gavin. God, no, that's no.
And also, I need to say this
Take
on
his belt
record.
and shoelaces.
I need to say on record, I'm fine, guys. So I'm okay. I need to clarify for people listening.
Shh. We want correspondence to mailbag at
You
camautomag.com.
just
Gavin,
narrowly
Put
got
the gun
voted.
down.
You just narrowly
Dear
got
God.
voted to live.
Yeah.
I know. What a time to be alive.
Thank Cumberland Gap, Tennessee.
Do I have to?
No.
Okay.
All right, so Gavin's just not going to answer this question.
I can't really answer that question because I'm losing in both ways. There's no way to win because do I just want to like blue ball myself and look at like I don't know,
Let me guess,
some
22B or something. Oh yeah,
some 911 like a 930 turbo in my living room. And drive an utter shit box and be like, and you say I can't even sit in the thing that I want?
No.
Yeah, see, fuck that.
But I would stare at a 911 GT1 all day long in my living room.
That would get old, though.
To be fair,
No.
the only
It
way
would
you're
get
ever
old.
going to get anything close to a 911 GT1 in reality is just to stare at it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That
No shitbox required.
Yeah.
I guess the question is, can I have the thing I want, like a GT1, and then sell it and get other things that I would like?
No.
Well, see, now we're
No.
just starting to butter the wrong side of the toast here.
Yeah. We're just smearing jam
I
on
don't,
a
I don't
piece
like
of
your
toast
question,
that hit
Trent.
the deck.
I don't like your
I
question.
didn't tell you to like the question. I told you to answer the question.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is what happens when we give him a segment.
Yes!
God damn it.
Thank you for giving me the power, dear leader.
You're welcome.
All right, everybody, go ahead and dump your answers.
Mailbag at camautomag.com.
Yeah.
That's it.
Slide in our DMs, yo.
Yep. You know. Well, another thing that you can do while launching your angry comments on our Facebook page is hit that Shop Now button, which takes you to camautomag.myshopify.com.
You can buy all kinds of good stuff there.
Yeah.
You can buy hats. You can buy sweatshirts,
I need a new hat.
T-shirts,
Bro Tank.
cell phone covers.
Oh, I need one.
Yes, you do.
I have a cell phone cover for my iPhone X.
Nice.
I think
It's
I
an
need
amazing
a new phone,
cover.
actually.
I mean, yeah, we can't really put in the cart before the horse on that one. As we've been struggling to get your phone to take a charge.
God, it's just not.
It's really not. It's not happy.
It's like 4 or 5 hours till charge, and it's like at 12%.
Yeah.
iPhone. I might, man.
I mean, I'm not kidding. All my problems that I was having
One of us.
with my
This phone's a year old now, so like
dude, that was
that makes sense.
my experience with my last phone. It was a
Yeah.
year old, and then it just started like getting stuck in a boot loop, so it would not. Yeah,
Every Android phone I've owned.
yeah. So
And
Every
I've owned
Android
several.
phone I've owned that was not an HTC has done that to me.
Oh, I've never owned an
Is HTC still around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they
Oh, yeah.
yeah, they're still
They're still
kicking.
making some halfway decent hardware.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But anyway, camautomag.myshopify.com. Get yourself some awesome stuff. Support this catastrophe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we appreciate it.
Show your support for Gavin and buy a T-shirt with his face on it.
Please,
We've
for the
been
love of
going
God.
about this all the wrong way. See, we're trying to get people to purchase things from us
Yeah.
so that we will keep doing these things. Let's have an incentive. If we can get, $10,000 worth of sales this month, we'll stop doing the podcast. How about that? Do you
We'll
want
get-
us to not talk anymore?
Don't.
It will only cost you $10,000.
I'm getting some word from
cumulatively.
International Affairs that Kim Jong-un has just sent $75,000 worth of orders to cease and desist here.
All right.
Yes. I can retire.
Don't retire on 75 grand. What the fuck?
He's doing better than a majority of America.
God damn.
God in heaven. 75 grand worth of scratchers isn't the answer, man.
That's
Gavin,
never
that,
not the answer. Like
that
Miata's
noose you were just
never
tying, can you
not
hand
the
it
answer.
over here?
Here you go, Dave.
Thank you.
That's
Here, can we tie 2 of these?
13 knots?
Jeez.
okie dokie.
Wow, this is dark.
It really is. But you know what wasn't dark? Our question of the week this week.
Hey, we had a lot of response on this one.
Yes, we do.
Man.
Yes. So
Good.
with ISS being the crazy success that it was this weekend, it got me thinking, what was, our first, what was your first car show that you remember going to?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And, as I suspected, a lot of people were, like the traditional auto show.
Right.
But, we got some interesting answers. And before we get into that, let's go around the table,
Oh, boy.
and see if we can remember what the first car show was that we went to.
Well, I'll just go ahead and fire it out.
Go
Because
ahead.
it's fresh on my tongue
Yep.
right here. I grew up in Sacramento, near the Arco Arena at the
Oh.
time. It's definitely not the Arco
No, it
Arena
is not.
anymore.
Ooh.
But there was a car show there in 1995
Yeah.
that I recall going to with my dad. We took our Project Nova along. It wasn't in the show, but we drove it.
Yeah.
And that was a vehicle that he and I had pulled the 305 V8 and Turbo 350 out and we had put a Corvette 350 and a Turbo 400 into.
Nice.
With a little bit of work and whatnot. So that was like the first project my old man and I had. But anywho, that was that car show at the Arco Arena. There was a lot of hot rods. There were a couple of, rice burners and stuff then. And
Yeah.
it was, of course, 1995. So everything that you saw in Fast and Furious
Ooh.
was pretty much that.
Ooh, baby.
It was
Fast and Furious didn't even exist for like a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, 2001 is when Fast
Yeah.
and Furious originally
Yeah.
came out.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was a lot of that flavor, the mid '90s, late '90s flavor. That was alive and well. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of Cali look Beetles, a lot of air cooled Volkswagens, a lot of old hot rods, T buckets, Bel Airs, that kind of thing.
Nice.
There were a lot of lowrider trucks. That's what a little bit of what I would attribute some of my automotive heritage to. The lowered trucks and stuff like that. And Will Smith rapping about them Nissans sitting on the Renzos
Ooh.
back, summertime,
Oh, baby.
right?
How we
they
doing?
had they had the big Kenwood speakers chilling in the back deck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they had like the 13-inch Lorenzos or whatever the hell they were.
Yeah.
just rolling down the street. Right? Yeah, there were a bunch of those. Those are fond memories for me.
Nice.
And so that was it. I think that got me started down the road.
Nice.
But that's the one that stands out. That was the first one to me.
Yeah.
Gav?
Gavin?
I mean, I kind of came into cars at a time where there wasn't really that I knew of. I mean, with me being the youngling of the group.
There's a time in every young man's life.
Yeah, so I was getting into cars really 2002 is really the beginning of that.
Yeah.
And I went to some,
Well, so you're on par with a lot of our listeners and
Yeah.
a lot of people that are in the car scene industry now.
a lot of those car people though, that I know of and that you're referring to are older than I am.
That's fair.
And you guys were actually active in a car scene where I was just kind of following the industry, following what cars were coming out,
Yeah.
what car made how much power, what motor was in what car. So I started going to Salt Lake Auto Show, quote unquote,
Yeah.
auto shows. And then the first actual kind of car meet that I went to, I will also say around that early 2000s time, I did go to an autocross up at Park City Mount Resort
All right.
in their huge open parking lot.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. You know all about that. You were just up there.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, so the first real meet that I went to, though, was back in, the Beans and Brew off of, 123rd South?
106 South.
106 South.
That's an oldie.
Right across from Mulligan's, baby.
Yeah, so back in 2014,
Ooh,
tail end of 2014, is the tail end of, the golden years.
Yep.
And then, the next spring, just everything just went to utter shit.
Yes, it did.
Because that's when Paul Walker died.
Yep.
Paul Walker died, 2013?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not. So I'm sure someone will correct us.
And every year
love
it's
wrestling
another
experts.
fucking Paul Walker cruise. I fucking swear to God.
Always something.
Always.
Time to stop!
Stop what you're doing.
As Gavin throws a giant clock down.
I'm not quite Filthy Frank status, but yes.
Paul
No
Walker
one is.
changed our lives, all right? We should never stop celebrating the man.
Did he? Did he?
Get out.
There's the door.
I'm out.
You've been muted. Leave.
Actually, no, we need to unmute him because he needs to answer this question.
Yeah.
He forced us to answer his question. Now
What?
you shall suffer the wrath of ours.
Put the phone down.
I shall not answer. No, I will.
Damn.
So,
Were you researching your own history?
sure. Actually, the wife is texting.
Oh. Hi, Suzanne.
I see that.
She's not listening.
We know
She's
she's
texting.
Thank
It's
God.
okay.
She's texting, not listening.
I mean, you could tell her we said hi.
No. How long was? Who was it that you were supposed to say hi to me for 4 years?
Blake.
Blake Troster. Yes. Yeah. And the only reason you relayed that message is because you had his brother on the podcast, and I was like, hey, he's brothers with Blake. Oh yeah, Blake says hi for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Anyway,
Nice.
so I will not pass on your message. Screw you.
All right.
But to answer your question, the earliest car show memory that I have had nothing to do with the cars. I remember cars were there, and there was a car show going on, but I don't remember the cars at all. It was in the shopping complex. It was like grand opening of a store, like the Osco drugstore or something.
Ooh.
Yeah, they had a car show, and they had helicopter rides, and I was probably all they did is they just sat you in the helicopter. I mean, you had the doors open. They take you up like 200 feet just straight up and come right back down. But man, do I remember that helicopter ride? I was probably only 6 or 7 years old.
Huh, well, okay.
Damn.
They don't. You want to throw those out there, Jeff? Do some helicopter rides at the next ISS? I'm down.
I mean, I
But,
know a pilot. You just got to find a cheap bird.
Okay. We can come up with a cheap bird.
Okay.
I will not say it's going to be airworthy, but I will come up with a cheap bird.
We can find one.
Your stepdad's got something parked away, does he?
Not.
Okay.
He's a fixed wing kind of guy.
Got it.
Anyway, but the most lasting recent memory that I have of actual cars is my first ever SEMA show.
Oh, yeah.
So this was probably the year before you came, Mike. Then when you were helping me set up booths there. So probably 2003, I think it was. The SEMA show was forever etched in my memory after that. And to see the great depth of automotive car shows at that point in time, most of the local stuff I can't say has ever had that lasting of a memory outside of GT Live, which we talked about. But nobody is listening to me anymore because Dave and Gavin are... I don't even know what they're doing.
We're racing. He was over here playing with his beer bottle like it was a shifter, and I started like mimicking him, and then I started paddle shifting, and then he started drifting, and then I started drifting by him, and
then
it was more entertaining than your boring story. I'm sorry, Trent.
Ouch. I was there with you.
Ouch.
Right up until I decided that content was a little bit more important. But
I hate you all.
It's okay.
Love you, Trent.
I stood around for the end of Gavin's question. Or Gavin's answer. Jeez.
Damn.
You didn't kick the chair out from underneath his feet.
It's okay.
Oh, I wanted to.
I got the gist of what you were throwing down. It's
Damn,
okay.
son.
Yeah.
We still love
Some
you.
hostility up in
Shit.
this business.
My God.
Okay. Quiz
Anywho.
time. What was my favorite car of the 2003 SEMA show?
I didn't catch that part. I wasn't listening.
Trick question. I didn't say.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. So, listener question of the week. Let's hear what you have to say, and let's see if Dave and Gavin can pay attention.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not.
It's all right.
I had this pulled up from Utah Japanese Classic Cars.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead and fire off on that one real quick.
Yeah.
So Benjamin Corwin Allred. Shout out to you, Ben.
Yep.
Thanks for listening. First big show I went to was the Cache Valley Cruise-In up in Logan. I go back almost yearly now. I hear that's actually a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I've heard good things, yeah.
He says this year will be my 11th straight year of going, though I've gone a few random years before then. He said this is his 13th, 14th year total.
Nice.
So, going for a while.
Yeah.
Jacqueline Price says Peach Days. My uncles and cousin have taken their car since I can remember. They're 1940s models and a 1923 Model A.
Nice.
Wow.
So some old school stuff
Yeah.
right there. That's super cool. Nick Stuckey, of course, in typical Stuckey fashion.
Of course.
Says, I don't remember my first car show. Wasn't important enough for me. I could probably tell you every little detail from my first track experience, though, including what the day smelled like.
Go ahead.
Wow.
How
To
do
be
you
fair.
describe the smell of the whole day?
Victory.
I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
that's
don't
fair.
know.
That's
I-
fair.
Have you been to London before, Gavin?
When I was about 18 months old. Yeah.
Okay. London has a smell. Like
Yeah.
it's quite striking. After like 15 years going back, it was like, ooh, London. Yeah.
Is it musty?
It's a little. It has a musk to it.
Like a leather-bound book left out in the rain.
Like
You
somebody spilling a couple gallons of diesel fuel at the RV island?
all the above mixed into one
Oh, okay.
concoction.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a busy
Delightful.
smell. That's a busy smell.
Wow.
My eyes burn just thinking about it.
My eyes just burn because I'm allergic to all this.
Well, you know.
It's pungent.
Indeed. Chaz Cornea, another one of our awesome listeners.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Chaz. Autorama said I was pumped.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
he
right.
didn't say when, because, Autorama's been hit and miss the last 20 years I've been in the state.
Yeah, it's been here and there.
Yeah.
I've had a car in Autorama once. That's
In the
about
show?
the highlight. Yeah. That's
Nice.
about the highlight of my Autorama experiences.
A drunk guy broke one of my flashes at Autorama. That was fun.
Sweet.
Yep.
I take it you didn't get reimbursed.
His friend reimbursed me.
Oh,
Nice.
That's a nice friend.
Yeah. So,
Shout out to that guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
clearly the friend knew he's gone through this before. So,
This was not the friend's first rodeo.
nope.
Well, okay.
Just like you and I, Mike, we've been through some things.
Seen some things and some stuff. Wouldn't recommend it.
Something that has given you some PTSD, perhaps?
Mm-hmm.
No matter
Anyway.
how fast I run, I can't run away from the sadness.
Easy there, Sonic.
Wow.
Moving on.
And then Dylan Brown says the Steel Days car show and cruise in AF.
Nope.
American Ford.
I'm not familiar with that one.
He says, I went every year since I was little and always liked it, but recently I've loved it and have been in it the last 2 years.
Are you little still?
Perhaps.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Oh.
We don't know. We're not going to get on him like that.
I've just never heard this thing, so I don't know how long it's been going.
Yeah.
Context helps.
Well, you know.
There is that.
Yep.
All right, well, and that's all from UJCC.
All right, I'm going to read off the main page. Dave, you want to pull? I posted this in Drift Utah. I got a couple responses, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to go find that real quick.
Okay. So on the main page, we have Dustin Merch. For me, it was dirt track racing. My dad raced hardtops in the 60s and 70s, so when I was born my first race, I was 2 weeks old. All right.
Wow.
Yep. Josh Jorgensen. It was an event called Graffiti Weekend in my hometown of Roseburg, Oregon. I am very curious, but I'm kind of imagining American Graffiti-esque stuff.
50s.
Yeah, so please feel free to correct me. Trent Nathan Tanner, friend of the program, Evil Trent as I've been calling him. He seems to enjoy that. My first car show was a good old-fashioned classic car show combined with a Blue Angels stunt show in Imperial, California. I was about 4.
Well, alrighty then.
I mean, you can't say no to that.
I think he might win this.
That might be the most American thing we have.
Yeah.
Yep. Followed up by Matthew Tomek. My first car show was a small show in Michigan called Motorstadt, all Euro show. So,
Okay.
That's amazing.
yep.
That works.
Yep. Connor Rowe, Celebration Car Show next to Disney World. Got to see all sorts of awesome stuff. A couple of Vectors, a Dakar truck, a Ferrari FXX, and the Holy Trinity were there last time I went.
That was your first car show? Because the FXX came out in, 06?
Something like that, yeah.
05, 06?
Wow,
Yeah.
he's a bit of a late bloomer, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's 22, I think.
He's a young
Okay, well then I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that means he would have been 10.
Yeah.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah. So, Dane Fritz. First one I think was the Honda Tech meet in Sugar House Park. Got rained on, and I believe it was 07.
That was the one I chased after the Eclipse with the
That was-
Go Award.
That was a good one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You
I didn't-
forgot this!
Dane, I didn't realize that was your first car show.
Danny Pooh.
That's so adorable.
Yeah.
It's all downhill from there.
God,
I mean,
I
it
know,
doesn't.
right?
It doesn't top
yeah.
that. No.
Nobody's
No.
ever looked at me the same.
Nope. Let's see. Jeff Woody had our guest last week.
Hi, Jeff.
Yep.
Head man of ISS and Utah Hondas.
Streetcar Odyssey 2002, put on by Team Zero Drag. First major event I took the Neon to and reveal of Team Technic to the community. Technic took second place for Best Team Club. I remember being in awe of all the imports, as it was the only sport compact-centric show I had seen at that point. The Integra Type R that I would end up purchasing 2 years later was even at that show. Sadly, the show ended early when there was a drive-by shooting, injuring some spectators.
Oh,
Jesus.
I remember this now. It was in Layton City Park.
To the surprise of no one. But to this day, even though I know there are events like ISS or Scrapefest that are doing it bigger with more quality vehicles, Streetcar Odyssey is still the standard for events in my mind. Probably in part because it was my first show.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a throwback. I remember that.
I mean, that is... Wow. All right.
Damn.
That is really...
That's a good choice. That's a really good choice.
Yep. Michael Dillon. Oh, mine was years ago. Forget what year, but it was the Super Chevy show, and I think Indianapolis. My dad took me, and it was amazing. And then Alex Crane, friend of the program.
Hi, Alex.
Shout out to Alex.
Yeah, dude, come on, join us up here in Salt Lake.
LFA.
Bring your clubs. We should we need to be playing some golf.
Indeed.
I'm down.
And driving the Mustang, but mostly golf.
I'm down to play golf.
Whatever.
He's going to wipe the floor with me.
I'm
But
down to throw some clubs in anger.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll be right there with you.
yeah.
Sweet.
I'll be drinking.
We could just go get hammered at
Never
Top
said we
Golf.
wouldn't be.
But Top Golf doesn't have carts.
It's not a golf course, though. It's a driving range.
Yeah.
No, but
I want
Not
carts.
the same, Mike.
all right, fine.
I want
Jesus, we're
to
going kicked out of
drift a
Mc-
cart on its side on hole 7. I don't want to go
No,
Happy
no.
Gilmore a bunch of shit to the
Jesus.
back net.
Jesus,
No, we
all
need
right,
to
we'll
go
go get kicked out of McRiley, okay?
No, let's go to Pebblebrook and do rock crawling.
Okay.
Yes.
Done.
I mean, I was just
and
thinking about doing
done.
Nibbly, but that's cool, too.
No.
Anyway, Alex Crane, I want to say my first car show was either a classic car deal that was held at Juan Diego or when I went to Ardell Brown's show where I got to see his whole collection. They were around the same time. The first one I went to by myself was the Scottsdale Pavilions. That particular weekly meet is what the youngsters these days would call lit AF.
I've heard many things about the Scottsdale Pavilions meets.
Yeah.
Many things.
Yep.
I'd like to go down and check it out sometime.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, there we go for... it was on the Cam proper page.
Okay, there were 2 responses in Drift, Utah.
All right.
You grab me a water?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyone else want water?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Our lovable, huggable Bobby Powell. My favorite Cabbage Patch.
Our boy Bobby.
Yes. Still think your little sister's cute. Anywho.
Glossing over that.
Yeah, so he says, first car show, I was like 8 or 9. Me and my pops went. And it was in Vernal, which is where he's from.
Yeah.
So mainly old school muscle cars there. And I'm a big Eleanor Mustang fan. And sure as hell, there was a 67 GT500 Shelby Eleanor Mustang clone. And the owner let me sit in it and rev it and stuff.
Wow.
One of the coolest days ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a Mustang fan, yeah.
Started a clone, and now he's here in a Z.
We never said his family was happy with where he ended up.
No, I mean, we all make decisions that, disappoint our family.
Indeed.
Been there.
Yep.
I'm going to disappoint you guys even further. Eleanor in the reboot, Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah.
The noises that car made, the soundtrack that car made,
Oh.
was a 383 Chevy small block with
Eee.
Corvette side pipes.
I'm not surprised.
That was what those noises were. Sorry.
Wondering why it sounded so good.
Hey. Ouch. Yeah, because it wasn't a Windsor.
Ha!
Anywho, Scott Michael Chamberlain.
Hi, Scott.
Our wonderful
Hey, Scotty.
Scotty. Fast and Furious premiere car show 2001, Missoula, Montana. I forget he's a country boy. He was born and raised where Far Cry 5 is.
I
That
feel like
explains
Damn.
so many things.
so
Yeah.
like the 07 Honda Tech meet. It seems like you can only go down from there. His experience, I feel like you can only go up from there.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. He says there were like 7 racers and a couple muscle cars. There was a DJ and a burnout box.
Oh,
It was lit.
okay.
box.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Go Missoula, Montana.
No shit.
They know how to
further proof that Montana does not give a single fuck.
We got a new leader in the clubhouse.
They can throw down.
All right, stop.
Why is it peaking? Rip headphone users. God. Rust and pepperonis.
Damn.
You can't clap in my microphone. Don't get my ass muted. You're an asshole.
I could just mute you.
Love you,
Dave
too,
will
Dave.
hit you. And when you're not looking, he'll bite you.
Diggity.
Anyway,
Hey, he's got a quartz job coming up for one of my properties, so
doesn't mean you won't.
he better not hit me if he wants his money.
I'll
All
hit
right.
you, baby, one more time.
All right, he'll bite you then. Whatever.
Damn, Brittany.
It's Brittany, bitch.
All right. I put this on my personal Facebook page, and Matt Barker. God. What are you doing down there?
That is legitimately Britney Spears on a Pepsi can. What the fuck?
Again?
Dude, you
About
just
15
opened that,
years
too.
later?
What the shit?
Let me see this.
Did we just time warp back to 2004?
They're doing throwback cans.
Yeah.
Where they're like they have whoever was their main spokesperson or whatever, so they have like 80s style cans with Michael Jackson on them.
I mean, to be fair, like I had posters of her when this was a thing.
Yeah, this was like
Yeah.
a 90s style design.
Wow.
With
You weren't
Britney
interested in
Spears on it.
Pepsi, though.
No, I was interested in Britney
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I was a young, post-pubescent teenager.
You're more animal than man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just trying to
Hormones
find your
raging
place
at
in the
speed
world.
Of light.
Oh, God.
I mean, I hate to steal a Christina Aguilera lyric for that one, but that just felt on point.
Yep. God.
It's
All
funny that you mentioned that.
Really.
That was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
The reveal was even better because it was like crinkling as you're struggling
Yes.
to pull it out of a discount tire koozie.
Yeah.
The koozie had
How
a firm
fitting.
grip. Had a firm grip on
How
on
fitting.
Britney.
Have
Yeah.
a Diet Pepsi can with Britney Spears on it be removed from a discount tire koozie.
To be fair, if only Britney had a firm grip on reality like that koozie did on that can.
Hey, she's making bank now in Vegas.
Make and bake now? She never stopped making bank.
True.
Ask Whitney Houston about how going crazy makes you money.
Oh.
How many years sober is she now, by the way?
She's been dead for several.
Exactly.
Point made.
Zing. Oh, anyway. We have one last thing to read. Actually, we have a few other things to read.
Yeah.
But, first, Matt Barker, his first shows I remember was Peach Days car show when it was less than 100 cars. And if you know Peach Days, you know that it has not been less than 100 cars for a while.
For a while.
What in the fuck are you doing?
I'm making people laugh. I'm sorry.
Dave's all over the place today.
Heaven.
Trent didn't like that.
We'll
Didn't hate it.
get to whatever. Okay, God in heaven.
Well, that's kind of the point.
No, I get it. I get it. It's not, I mean, it's,
I get it. It ain't making me laugh, but I get it.
I see the humor in it.
Doing the memes.
Yep. So we have a couple of emails.
Yes, thank
Really?
you.
Yes.
Wow.
Those
Finally.
people, if you listen to they're getting it anyway, but if you listen to the episode last week, Tuesday episode last week, those people who emailed us are getting themselves a coupon code, so expect that soon.
To the cam shop.
It's true.
Yeah.
How big we talking?
We're
just-
talking like 1-2%.
I mean,
Okay.
and enough to cut the margins so we're still losing money giving them a hoodie or something.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
this whole thing is hanging by a thread, so let's not tug on that. So anyway, Matt Barker, to mailbag@camautomag.com, just announced Taurus challenge when someone mentioned a Taurus. Got weird looks. Oh, and GT Live was awesome. Free carding from the Falcon booth.
Nice.
Yep.
I mean, dude, can I just say massive props for mentioning the Taurus challenge? Thank you.
Just to, apropos of nothing, I'm assuming a room full of people who had no idea what the fuck was going on.
Well, you know, I know people who
Yeah.
drive Ford Tauruses who have no idea what's going on with the Ford Taurus challenge.
Yeah, but I mean, just imagine somebody's just saying, "Oh, well, you know, Elaine's thinking about picking up a Taurus," and then you just out of nowhere, Taurus challenge.
But I mean, I do that though. So I already get the weird looks. But I get the weird looks when I explain what the Taurus challenge is to people who are interested.
Yeah. Anyway,
Moving on.
moving along quickly. So,
The silence is deafening.
What?
so Brandon Kuhn. So he's responding to Trent's question last week.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
So he says, track the X5M, daily the G-Wagon, crush the Porsche twice since it's an abomination against God and man almost as bad as the Panamera. That turd gets crushed thrice.
wow.
It's
And I-
because he hates everything that's not air-cooled.
Brandon, I'm disappointed. You don't get a coupon code.
Gavin's giving you the double middle fingers, you know.
Yeah.
Damn.
And he says, I still love and cherish all of you, even
I don't.
if Mike only loves my doggo.
But we all love Rico.
Yeah.
Which I forgot to mention the follow-up to Mike's answer to my original question.
What?
The Warriors did pull it out. And,
Yes, they did.
Moved on to the NBA Finals.
Oh, how about that?
Yes, and they're currently up 2-0.
Yes.
So, because LeBron and some dudes can't beat a team of all-stars.
Yes.
So,
Especially when J.R. Smith is on LeBron's team.
yeah, go ahead and tell me that the Cavs aren't just LeBron and some dudes. Anyway.
Damn.
Yep. That great SNL sketch that didn't get aired from the Donald Glover episode. We'll look that up in a minute. But right now it's time to end this episode.
I want to actually, with a couple minutes remaining that we have, I want to ask Gavin on that same question from last week. Track Crush Daily.
That's right. You weren't here for that.
I
Yes.
wasn't.
BMW X5M, Porsche Cayenne Turbo, and GLE 63 AMG.
I'm sorry. So it's Track, Crush, and
Daily.
And Daily. I would crush the Mercedes. I would. Oh, I think I would. I would like. I want to Daily. I think the Porsche actually might be a better daily, so I would daily that and race the X5M.
Funny you say that because those were my exact answers.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, the Porsche would be like dynamically really good, but it's going to be a better place to be.
That's where I was at with it. Ooh, solid high five.
That was.
Rip
Yeah. I
headphone
mean, that's
users.
kind of where I stand. I mean, I'm not a fan of any of the Mercedes SUVs, really. I like the 6x6. That's like crazy and stupid and rad. And
Yeah.
I like the G63. That's kind of like I like the G wagons and shit, but like I don't like any of the other ones. They're just all shitty to me. I don't know. I feel like I'm about to trigger Trent right now.
No.
No.
He didn't
you're,
like my
you're
answer
entitled.
either.
You're entitled to your opinion.
And
Everyone
we're
is
also
entitled to their wrong opinion.
Yes.
Perfect.
There it is. Exactly.
Is that right?
Okay, well, there you have it, kids.
Yeah.
So Brandon and Matt, you guys are going to be getting a line fed back to you from Trent.
Brandon isn't.
I'm sure Brandon.
Oh
still
no, he'll
will.
get an earful. Don't
Oh
worry.
yeah.
Yeah.
He'll get an earful and
I'm
an
getting all
extra
shook.
percent.
You're just not having it right now, are you, Gavin?
No.
No.
That's okay.
It's all right, buddy.
Don't worry, we'll track his IP address and make sure anytime he visits the store, prices get jacked up 200%.
Wow.
I'm down.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, that's really
I'm not down.
that is a new level of petty for this podcast.
And we are petty.
And how?
Richard Petty.
I mean, if you're friends with Dave on Facebook, you know exactly how petty he is.
Yes.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's glorious.
It is great.
I mean, dude, I just felt like being extra savage for a Monday.
You know, whatever.
Just saying.
Yeah. Anyway.
Make
So-
sure to follow us on all our social media outlets at CamAutomag on everything.
Yeah.
Just Google Cam Automag.
Yep.
Yep, we're there.
Yep.
We even have a Tumblr that hasn't been used in years.
Do we really?
Yes, we do.
Oh,
Yes.
that's great.
And a Flickr and
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff.
some other
Yeah.
things we've abandoned over the years. So look
Sure.
us up.
Yeah, we're out there. So, yeah, mailbag camautomag.com. Find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, wherever you find your podcasts. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a rating and a review. 5 stars preferred. Anything less, and you're a hater. Don't be a hater. Don't be a dick. Be a dude.
Abide.
Yep, exactly.
Yes. Abide.
Yep. This weekend is a NASA Utah weekend, so we'll be at that. We'll also be at StanceCon. You should also, speaking of StanceCon, you should vote for our buddy Alex Praesop.
Yes.
Yep, he's doing the Tuner Battleground sponsored by PazMag.
Such a clean car.
Yep. So we're going to post a link to that down in the comments. So, you can go ahead and stuff the ballot box for him. And, yeah, we will be back next week with probably a guest
Woot.
who may or may not be bringing whiskey.
I like it.
Ooh.
Yes.
I like
Are we
this
talking
guest.
about Pizza Monthly, Dad?
No, we
Oh.
can't. He cannot be trusted for anything.
Oh, okay.
Remember, we're making missing posters for him.
Yes.
Because we don't know where the hell he is.
We might as well move him to guest status permanently.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
Recurring guest.
yep. So,
That's okay.
anyway, I have been Mike.
I've been Gavin.
I've been Professor Dave.
And I have been Trent.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Yep. Until then.
Or whatever.
Hey, did you guys
Now-
know that 3/4 of all Rolls Royces ever made are still on the road?
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just learned that.
Wow.